Mimik, Plane, Kazuya, Hague, Rob.
All right. Man versus Machine, one of the most classic literary tales. Let's see which comes and wins this out.
You know, it's unfortunate in this situation. I'm rooting for the machine.
It's hard to say that you are rooting for the machine. Pokemon trainer.
Oh, my apologies. Looks like he's bringing out the secondary for this. He's like, no. Kazuya does get rolled a little bit by Rob if you don't know the matchup. So we're going to go instead with the 3-tiered hero, Pokemon trainer.
Now it's machine versus nature, though.
Ooh, got to go for nature on this one. But also, man.
Yes, I hope so, too. Now we don't have to root for the machine.
That's right. Down with the machines. I watched, you know, the Wild Robot. I didn't cry once.
Exactly. Ooh,
and I'm definitely not going to cry for that.
Amazing job there by Mimik.
All right, but getting juggled in the air, a lasered. All right, I think grass type does fold a little bit to metal.
Yeah, sadly, grass is not strong against steel. However, fire is strong against steel, though. So hopefully, Mimik is able to keep pushing Hague in the corner here with our flames.
Yeah, but is this fire going to be enough to melt steel robots?
I like to believe so. Fire can melt steel beams, so I have good hopes here for Hague.
Yeah, right now, ooh, we're zooming on through. It's unfortunate that Hague's tag over there in game is E3. You know, that's one dead event into maybe a dead robot. But there we go. That is a dead Charizard.
A dead lizard instead.
Smoked lizard. Maybe we're gonna get some turtle soup next.
I've always heard about people eating like lizard. I kind of want to taste it.
Hold on. I mean, yeah, it's great. Anything can be made food. Just about anything.
Yeah, as long as you put enough seasoning and put enough work, it could taste good.
Maybe. There's some things that you just can't put enough seasoning on, like the feet.
However, talking about seasoning, Mimik is cooking a little bit here with getting a lot of percent here on Hague and just keeping Hague out. And keeping Hague out of the stage as well with the up special.
All right, but now we're going to get a lot of combo food right now. Really, what a grab there from Hague. Tries to go in, cover that landing there with the gyro. A nice little jab into a grab. No back air. Instead, giving Mimik just enough space right there. Ooh, that gyro actually doing a good job of trying to counter that tether grab. But lots of combo potential right now.
Very smart gyro there by Hague to catch the tether. That's one of those where you have to be like a character specialist to know that you could do that with tether recoveries.
All right, back throw. Laser. Ooh, not charged enough, actually. Instead, missing that back air. We're not seeing a lot of grimy play here from Hague, but instead we are seeing a very calculated and very, you know, I would say some good Rob plays. But that's even better Pokemon trainer plays as he takes the first game.
Amazing job there by Mimik. Keeping Hague out. And a good counterpick choice, clearly, with the Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, I think it's a really good game plan right there if you're going to start with Squirtle, do a lot of, you know, big body damage right there into Venusaur. Is it Venusaur or Ivysaur? Ah, whatever. It's Ivysaur. Ivysaur, yes. You know, trying to get those kind of mid-level percents, and then you're going to close out those stocks with Charizard, as you saw right there. You know, the fly out of shield, the back air on the recovery there from Hague. And there we go, going right back to Pokemon Stadium 2. I think Hague maybe should have chosen another stage. You're already giving Pokemon Trainer home field advantage.
Absolutely. It's one of those things where, like you know, deep in your heart, there's no like actual like home field advantage, but deeper in your heart, you're like, but it's the home state.
That's right. Why are you going to fight in enemy territory?
Exactly. Like they know the terrain, they know what to do here. You, however, are the intruder.
Yep, and right now we are grabbing that gyro, trying to move in. Hague, I think giving it just a little too much respect there to the range that Mimik has with Ivysaur. And now there we go, air dodges back to that platform. Hague is seeming to have these right ideas, but he's not acting on them fast enough to make a Mimik fear them.
Right, I could definitely agree with that. Hague has good fundamentals, good stage presence, good everything, but it's just slightly too little too late at very inopportune moments.
Right, it's like he's doubting himself when it's like, no, like you've done this before, you know? Just
right.
At a certain point, autopilot, because you know the confirms, you know the options. Just do it. Speaking of which, Mimik trying to do it to him with that down smash, misses and taking a lot of damage as punish.
Ooh. Getting the down air, not immediately getting a punish for a minute, but getting the grab to get an amazing edge guard here. But can we take the stock with the edge guard like earlier?
Okay, there we go. Jumped a little high there, got the nair, 166. Great little fair to challenge that. And Mimik also trying to just convert something from that platform. Oh, what a parry there with the back air. Oh, all right. Ooh. Flew a little too far away from the ledge. Mimik taking full advantage and finishing out that stock.
Absolutely. Flying a little too close to the sun there. Mimik able to fly close to the sun as fire type, but Hague sadly can't.
Uh-oh. What is happening here?
It looks like a very quick turnaround here.
All right, there we go.
Oh, never mind. There we go. I was about to say, it looks like the turnaround is not going to take the stock, but it's just going to turn right back around into Hague's favor again.
Yeah, but 60% is pretty much what you want for extra credit going into this next stock. Mimik trying to, oh my gosh, the down air? Yo, I keep forgetting that hitbox is so large.
It's so deceptively big. And it's one of those moves that you're just like, yeah, I got hit by that. What else could have been done?
You take the L on the chin. Or maybe in this case on the chassis.
Yeah, absolutely. Don't make me accidentally punch myself again.
Please don't do that. All right, here we go. Down throw, up air. Oh, we tried to call that out with the forward smash, but unfortunately came out just a little too late. We're getting that up air.
Like you were saying earlier, just everything's coming a little too late here from Hague.
Yeah, throw out some moves. It's okay to throw out a hitbox. If you're throwing out a move that's safe and they're not able to punish you, it's plus.
Exactly.
All right, try to call out a jump. Instead, we got the reverse and there. Uh-oh. The forward throw.
Not going for the backer, but going for a B reverse flamethrower to catch Hague and put Hague right in the back situation again. Amazing thought process there by Mimik.
Oh, and there we go. The drop down bear is going to take that set. I think Hague, again, acting just a little too slowly in those last moments, and Mimik taking full advantage. We saw some great ledge trapping right there, some great edge guarding. And just like I said, like that fly at the last minute, we'll see it come up here. It's like you're not going to get punished. And if Hague is coming down too fast, then he's going to die to it. So you're forcing him to just burn more fuel off the side and making him second guess his recovery. Like, that's just smart stuff.
Absolutely. Mimik was sort of playing Hague as if he were a peripheral for the NES back in the 80s, of just keeping Hague on their toes and just keeping them off from the stage at the best opportune moments and just not letting Hague get any momentum.
All right, there we go. Mimik, I think choosing the right thing, not going their irregular Kazuya. But I do think that, I think Charizard was the star of the show. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. Charizard was getting a lot of momentum. Clearly the most trained Pokemon in Pokemon Trainers team. But Charizard was an amazing force there for Mimik. As you said, Mimik is a Kazuya player. So Mimik is probably very used to having nice, quick, killing, meaty moves. So Charizard having a ton of those kept Mimik feeling right at home.
Ooh, speaking of right at home here, we'll talk about this next set right now, but I do want to focus on these last minutes right there. If we could go back and just watch how that fly just covered that entire vertical space, forcing Hague to actually approach just a little bit more. Like right there, he's like, okay, we didn't have a chance to see it, but you saw it already once. I explained it. I thought it was genius. Right there, going up through and right there being like, okay, now I have to recover low, kind of medium, and then just going back and throwing that out. It was so good. And just kind of, if you're ever like, hey, I don't have to play fast. You do. In some instances, you just got to throw out moves and scare the other person. And
sometimes just a lot of speed and momentum can really throw someone off guard, especially if they're just not sure what's happening. Or just like, okay, I'm still trying to process what's happening. I'm still trying to do my own reads, do my own just game plan here. And you're just keeping and pushing your offensive. It's one of those things where you're not giving your opponent the chance to think on how they could counteract you.
Yeah, and if you find yourself in those moments and you're like, no, I got to play the high ground. I got to play honestly. No. Go low. Play dirty. Right now, I'm very excited for this next matchup. I think Huggies versus Musette is going to be a hell of a show right now. Musette's a Pichu extraordinaire versus Huggies, who is a Game & Watch player. I do think that Game & Watch does give Pichu just a little bit of trouble with all of these frame 1 options. So
Absolutely.
here's the question that I have for you, is that Musette is very confident in Pichu, of course. She is also starting to learn up Terry for these bad matchups, or what she perceives as bad matchups. So I think if she loses that first game, we're going to see a brand new Terry on stream.
I kind of want to see the Terry round 1. Just a little bit. Just because I do also perceive Pichu as being a problem matchup when it comes against Game & Watch. Because a lot of Pichus, while they won't be spamming Thunder Jolt as much as a Pikachu player, that is still a very important part of their game plan. And considering a Game & Watch has a lot of moves to just kind of like straight up negate it.
Yeah, with the bucket.
Just like bucket. A lot of his projectiles also just clank with it, so it's just not going to be a big deal. So I could honestly see the early Terry, but
to get the download.
I want to see it for her to win, but I don't want to see it so I could watch Pichu. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get it. You know, but we believe in the Pichu. We also believe in the Terry. But I believe once we get our players, up and running, you're going to have a great set.
I'm in the very firm, confident belief that I'm going to have great sets to watch here.
Yes.
So don't you worry. If it's going to be like any of the past sets we've been watching, I know I'm in for a good one. And so are the viewers.
All right, but oh, no. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, we definitely... Oh, maybe I can see him come through. I can see him walk into the venue right now. This man is passing the House of Dead machine. Fantastic game, by the way.
Some mild technical difficulties. It happens to the best of us.
It's okay. Listen, the only technical difficulty is that you couldn't read the no parking sign. Huggies is going to be hugging a ticket if he doesn't repark.
Yeah, so we're just going to quickly repark, come back, keep it moving. Otherwise, we here together are having an amazing conversation about the intricacies of Pichu.
Yeah, okay. So a part of me is like, I know on paper Pikachu is the better character, but a part of me is like, whenever I fight a Pichu, I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Well, like a competent Pichu. I'm struggling, says the snake player.
I have such an embarrassing story. There is a Pichu in my region called Nimbus.
Okay.
And I'm so used to fighting Pikachus, and every time I fight her, she has to say, "That's a Pikachu thing, not a Pichu thing. Stop doing that." That's a Pikachu thing, not a Pichu thing. Stop doing that.
I evolved. Stop doing that.
And that's the thing. Like, I know in my brain, I can't counter